What's up, Wolfpack fam? It's your boy Kid back at it again. Hope you're doing well. Continue our journey of Dad's Army. Quick reminder, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Absolutely free to do. Turn on that notification bell so you don't miss a beat. Shout out to the Patreons as well. Go get your snacks because it's not included. Damn it, bring your own. Go get your cup of tea, whatever you need to come kick it with me and just accompany me on this journey. Let's get this party started. Snacks not included. Let's freaking go.
Ready with this gun, so do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler? If you think old England done.
Ahmed?
Good evening, sir.
Evening. Where's Mr. Mannering?
Well, I'm afraid we've got the auditors at the bank, and I'm afraid he's been delayed there to, just to clear out one or two points.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm afraid I can't wait for him. I've got 2 other units to visit. Perhaps you could give him a message for me.
Oh, yes, certainly, sir, of course, yes.
Yes, a bit awkward, really, and don't quite know how to start.
Well, would you care to sit down?
Thank you. Look, tell me, how long has Mr. Mannering been a captain?
Well, ever since we started.
You mean since you were local defence volunteer?
Yes, that's right, yes.
Well, there are no commissions in the LDV.
Oh, there weren't there?
No, of course not. After all, it's only February this year that officers in the Home Guard were granted a commission. How did he become a captain in the first place?
Well, I think he sort of made himself one.
Sounds right.
Oh, did he? Yes. No, I've often wondered why, as a captain, he was only in charge of a platoon.
Is that wrong?
Well, it is usual to have a lieutenant in charge of a platoon. I do. There's some pretty rum ranks in the Home Guard, but only just beginning to sort them out. Still, be that as it may, I'm very sorry and all that, but he never was a captain, so I'm afraid we'll have to take one of his pips off.
Oh.
Would you tell him when he comes in?
Yes, I'll do that, yes.
Oh, you might also tell him that I'll confirm it in writing in the next few days.
Right, yes. Oh, well. Only a lieutenant. What's that?
Sergeant, here's a cup of char.
Ah, my dear Walker, thank you. How lovely. Thank you very much indeed.
You look like the cat that's got the cream. What's up?
Oh, nothing at all.
Oh, shit.
Oh, by the way, I got your what's his name? 12 and a kick, all right?
Thank you very much indeed, Walker. That's lovely.
Man's happy as shit.
You do not look happy, Sergeant.
Well, you know, it is. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, no. Mannering. Afraid I've got some rather bad news for you. Now, here, Mannering, you've got to brace yourself for a shock, you know. Oh, yeah. Yes. I'm afraid, Mannering, one of those little pips has got to come off. Oh, yes. Good evening, Lieutenant Mannering. How are you?
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Well, we're very pleased to hear that I got the drill sergeant for us.
Oh, yes, sir. What drill, Sergeant?
Don't you ever remember anything? I said that the platoon was getting sloppy. Anyway, he's coming down on Friday to give us an hour's drill. I think he'll be a good man. He's from the Guards. What on earth have you got on your head?
Berry, sir. It rather suits me, don't you think?
But you're not supposed to wear that.
What, sir?
No, those are for officers only. Take it off at once. Huh? Can't go about wearing things you're not entitled to. Home Guard's now an organised fighting unit, you know. The days are gone when people could just promote themselves to any fancy rank.
Funny you should say that, sir, because Captain Bailey said it just a moment ago when he called here.
Oh, he's been here, has he?
Yes, he has. He couldn't stop there, sir.
What do you want? Usual red tape nonsense, I suppose?
Yes. He just wanted you to take off one of your pips.
So is that all? You wanted what?
Well, he says, sir, that you're not actually a captain. You're really only a lieutenant.
You trying to be funny, Wilson?
No, sir, no.
All right, soon settle this.
Oh, boy.
Start. Give me Eastgate 166, please. It's a pity he's got nothing better to do. Pity you've got nothing better to do than listen to him. You know, sometimes, Wilson, I think you've got a very peculiar... hello. It's Mannering here. Captain Mannering. Warmington-on-Sea. Now, look, I'm very sorry to bother you, but there's obviously been some mistake. Captain Bailey was in here earlier, and he left some peculiar garbled story to my sergeant here. It's quite possible he could have got it wrong. There was something absurd about taking a pip off. Huh? Yes, I thought so. Thank you very much. Bye. Right, Wilson. What's the game?
Game, sir?
Yes, the game, man. Telling me that I'm not a captain anymore, making me ring up GHQ. What sort of a fool do you think I am?
Well, who did you talk to there, sir?
I talked to the sergeant, who obviously knew nothing at all about it.
Oh?
Well, I'm waiting for your explanation.
Well,
You know, Wilson, I'm forced to say that you've confirmed a suspicion that's been in my mind for some weeks now. You're jealous of me.
jealous?
Oh, don't think I haven't noticed those glances at my hat. That's why you bought a berry, isn't it, to keep up with me? Don't fool me, you know, not for a moment. You'd give anything to be in my shoes, wouldn't you?
I assure you, sir, you're quite wrong, sir.
I'm not in the Home Guard for the glory I get out of it as an officer, you know. I'd just as soon serve as a sergeant or even a humble private. These pips don't mean that to me.
Excuse me, sir. Hello? Warrington-on-Sea, Home Guard? Just a moment. It's for you, sir. Yeah.
Mannering here. Oh, hello, sir. How are you? Yes, I did ring earlier. Yes, I spoke to the sergeant. He'd only just come on duty. What? Well, I didn't quite He hadn't been told what? Yes, sir. But sure... Yes, sir.
I feel bad. That devilish smile.
I'm sorry, sir. I really am.
Seems sorry my ass.
Excuse me, sir. Can I help in any way?
No, I don't think so. Thank you, Godfrey.
Taylor's in my line, sir. Don't forget I was in the gentleman's outfitting department of civil service stores for 35 years, sir.
I don't think that would be very much use to me, Godfrey.
At least you might let me try. What does the trouble seem to be?
I'm taking a pip off each shoulder.
Oh, yes, I just pulled these bits of cotton out. The trouble is you can always see the marks where the pip's been.
Yes, I know.
Why are you taking it off, sir?
I can't go into all that now. It's a long story. And Godfrey, I'd be very glad if you don't say anything to the men about this.
About what, sir?
Oh, never mind. You can go.
Go home, Godfrey, go home. Excuse me, sir. It's nearly time to dismiss the parade. Oh, I see you've taken them off.
Yes, I've taken them off.
Jesus, Wilson.
Now, look, I don't want anything said to the men about this yet.
Well, they're about to find out about it, sir.
Then I shall have to devise some reason for them not to find out, shan't I?
Ah, you must have been seeing things, Mr. Godfrey.
No, I helped him.
Maybe he's been promoted.
That's it.
Yeah.
Major, that's the next step up. You're taking them 3 pips off to put the crown up.
Oh, blimey, don't say that. He was pompous enough as a captain.
Come along, please.
Nice one.
I got to say, yes, right, properly at ease, everybody. Right.
I can't wait to see what he's got on his shoulders.
Walk up. Yes. Right, platoon, attention.
What a G. Wow. Holy shit.
Right front, Fraser.
Improvise.
Mr. Speak, sir.
Yes, Corporal?
Why are you wearing that shoulder protector, sir? Is that standard dress from now on?
No, it isn't, Corporal. I'm just testing them out. Anything wrong with that?
No, sir. I'd like it, sir.
I'd just like to have a word or two about Sunday's
Excuse
exercise.
me, sir.
Yes, Fraser?
You can't take the parade with your badges around covered up. You've told it yourself many a time it's not the man we salute, but the King's Commission.
He's quite right, you know, sir. I mean, how can we salute you if we can't see your badge or rank? You'll have to take it off.
Ah, damn, Walker.
Very well. You might as well know the truth.
Sir, Mr. Mr. Mannering, sir. Sir, Mr. Mannering,
What is
sir.
it, Phillip?
The Bismarck's been sunk, sir.
What?
The German battleship Bismarck, it's been sunk. It's just come through on the wireless. I'll tell his reverence, sir.
Yes.
I don't know how he'll take it.
Dismiss. Well, that's good news, isn't it, Wilson?
Yes, it certainly is, sir. The Navy seems to have saved your bacon.
Come in. Here he rings. Mr. Mannering not here yet?
No, I'm afraid not. He's still with the auditors. I'm sorry, sir.
Oh, pity. Look, how did he take last night?
Take what?
His pips off, man.
Well, he just cut them off. With a penknife.
No. How did it affect him?
Well, he was trying to be cut up, of course. I mean, his whole life is the Home Guard.
Yes. Yes, I realise that, Sergeant. Makes my task even more difficult.
What task?
Well, when Mannering phoned up GHQ last night, we began to look into things, and it appears that he hasn't even been commissioned as a lieutenant.
I'm awfully sorry, but
Oh, no!
I'm afraid I don't quite understand.
Well, it's perfectly simple. He hasn't got any rank at all. Therefore, he has no authority over this platoon. Oh, look, it's all in that letter. Give it to him when it comes, will you?
Right, yes.
Oh, by the way, in the meantime, you'll be in charge. Until I can make other arrangements. Oh, good news about the Bismarck, wasn't it?
Yes, awfully good news, yes, very good.
Think I'll go out of the other door.
Right.
Give him that letter when he comes,
Yes,
won't you?
yes.
Hello, Wilson.
Oh, hello, sir, hello.
Everything all right?
Yes, quite all right, yes.
Get the men together, will you? I want to talk to them.
Yeah, well, I think before you do anything, sir...
No, he's putting it off. The men have just got to know that I'm now a lieutenant.
Yes,
That's it.
Yes, well...
After all, ours not to reason why.
Yes, well, before you do anything else, I do think you ought to read this letter from Captain Bailey. He left it here only a few moments ago.
You've been here again.
Yes, but he couldn't stop, sir.
What's the matter with that man? Anybody think he didn't want to see me?
Yeah. Well, I think if you don't mind, sir, I'll just go and do something else.
Yes, all right.
My God, he shot himself.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry about that name, Mr. Wilson. Mr. Godfrey had one up the spout and it went off by accident. But it's all right. Nobody was hurt. It's quite all right. Nobody was hurt, Mr. Mannering. Nobody was... What's the matter with...
Well, he's had a bit of a shock, Jonesy. Now, perhaps you could help me get Mr. Mannering down into this seat.
Poor guy.
I never thought rifle fire would affect him like that.
What a shot.
I can't get over it. Mr. Mannering's never an officer after all. Not at all. He's not an officer at all. I wonder how he's taking it.
It was awful at the bank today. Didn't come out of the office once. Mr. Wilson had to push the post underneath the door.
Poor old Mannering. We're going to miss him, you know.
It serves him right. He's been tapping province for a whole year, strutting about the place like a peacock.
There you all are. Good. Right, now, just fall in, will you? In 3 ranks. Come on. Let's go. Come on, Doctor. Come on, Walker. Get in.
All right.
Come on now, just listen to me. Now, before we go on with any rifle...
Fancy.
Any rifle exercise, I think I should tell you that I've been put in charge of this platoon until such time as they appoint a new officer.
Does that mean you're going to be leading us on the exercise on Sunday?
What? Well, yeah, yes, I'm afraid it does, yes.
What's happened to Mr. Mannering, then?
Well, Mr. Mannering is no longer a member of this platoon.
That isn't strictly accurate, Sergeant.
What?
Let's go.
Go!
When I was first informed that I was no longer to be your commanding officer, I must admit that my first reaction was to go away quietly. And then I thought, no, the defense of this town must come first. This country needs every able-bodied man it can get. And I was very proud to lead you as Captain Mannering. I shall be equally proud to march in your ranks as Private Mannering. That's all.
Never you mind, Mr. Mannering. You'll always be Captain Mannering as far as I'm concerned. Now, you just form a little rank beside me, my dear sir. You form a little rank over
Welcome aboard. Got Godfrey with that bling bling.
That was beautiful, that was, Mr. Mannering. That was beautifully done. That was very good.
Very good indeed, sir.
Sycophants.
You haven't got a rifle, have you? He hasn't got a bundle.
No, all right. Let me have that rifle, please. Here you are, sir. Here you are. Now, sir, are you quite sure that you want to go through with this?
I thought I'd just made that quite clear, Wilson.
Right. All right, in that case, platoon. Platoon! You ready, sir?
Oh, get on with it.
Attention! Stand at ease.
I used to have that trouble, Mr. Mannering. I've done a lot of practice and I'm all right now.
That's all right.
I love that guy.
Right, platoon, attention!
Blast. I think you put me off, Mr. Mannering.
No, sir, that was so much better, sir.
It wasn't at all. It was all wrong. Do it again, Wilson.
Right, platoon, stand at. Platoon, stand at. Just wait for it, sir. Wait for it. Platoon, stand at ease. Platoon, attention.
It took Jonesy a whole year to get it right. Now Mannering's put him back just when he started.
Name's Gregory, drill sergeant. Is the balloon ready?
Ready for what?
Drill. I was supposed to give you an hour's drill tonight.
I told you he was coming, Sergeant.
What are you doing? Stop talking to the ranks. Stop talking. Now then, let's have a look at you.
You sure you wouldn't rather just fall out, sir, quietly?
You need have no fear.
What are you doing talking again? And why are you calling him sir?
It really is terribly awkward, you know.
What is he then, a knight or something? Looks like a rough night to me. What's the matter with you lot? Ain't you got no sense of humour? Come on, have a good laugh, get some air in your lungs. I do a lot of laughing, I do.
Scary
My job is
bastard.
plenty to laugh about. I shall think you lot will give me a few chuckles before the evening's over. What are you laughing at then, lad?
I'm not really laughing. It's my normal expression.
Looking at you, I think it's about the only thing that is normal. Look to your front, lad. Get your head up. Not that high. Who do you think you are, one of the Bisto kids? It's no use looking on the ground. There's nothing down there. I should know. I've been all over it. What a horrible lot. Ah, you an old soldier, are you?
That's right, Sergeant. I've been all through.
I'll bet you have. I expect you've been through more than I've had hot dinners. Well, Kitchener may need you, but I don't. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing here tonight at all. I should be doing something useful, like drilling soldiers. Hey, you. Where'd you get that hat?
The hat, I beg your pardon?
That hat?
The hat?
On your head.
What? I just bought it.
Oh, you actually bought it, did you? It's an officer's hat! You got no business wearing an officer's hat! What about this Fred Carnos? Who do you think you are? The boys of the old brigade? Stomach in, chin in, both of them. Why aren't you in the army?
I was in the army. I got my ticket.
What for?
I was allergic to corned beef.
I thought so. You've got malingerer written all over you. You're due for the army soon, ain't you?
I want to go in the Navy, but my mum says I'm too delicate.
Oh, dear, oh, dear. I am sorry. What is wrong with you, lad?
I've got a chest.
Oh, really? You look bloody funny with that one, wouldn't you? Well, I've got a good cure for that. Start running on the spot. Go. Come on. Up, 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 up,
Poor
up.
Pike.
You look like some foreign Nancy boy treading grapes. Up, 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 up. Go on, and you. Up, 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 up. Not you, not you. Up, 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 up.
But I like it, Sergeant.
Oh, we got a keen one here, have we? No, you better not. I wouldn't like any harm to come to you. You're such a nice old gentleman. You remind me of my granddad.
Oh, really?
Yes, he died 5 years ago. They dug him up 3 weeks ago. Looks better than you do now.
Jesus!
Going too far, Sergeant.
Holy shit. This guy's
I
crazy.
beg your pardon?
I said you're going too far.
Do you hear that? It's his bleeding lordship again. He says I'm going too far. Well, you're going too far, but you ain't going to get anywhere. Start running on the spot! Up, 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 up.
Just a minute. Mr. Mannering used to be our officer.
Officers, I hate them. I'll give you a wet shirt. Come on, up, 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 up. Halt! Hold that. Stand there! Aim! Platoon! Wait for it, wait for it. Platoon! Done! You're a bit behind, aren't you? You glamorous knight. Now then, when you stand your attention, I want you to stand up straight, chins in, chest out, stomach in, thumbs in line with the seat of your trousers.
Excuse me, would you mind repeating that?
Fucking love him.
Low! Now, give it here. Now watch me. And when I've done it, do exactly as I do. Understand? Slow! And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Right! Slow! And
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Right!
Have you seen anything of the enemy?
Not as yet, Mr. Wilson.
Well, in that case, before we do anything more, I think perhaps we'd better send out a scout. You see, we don't want to run into an ambush, you see.
Yes, I'd like to volunteer for that, Mr. Wilson. I'd like to be your scout. Let me be your scout.
All right, well, very well. Then, in that case, if you wouldn't mind, Jonesy, I'd like you to run, you see, over there to that little thing, that Humpty thing, you see. Have a good look at it. And if you can't see the East Gate platoon...
Excuse me, Sergeant, it's the South Gate platoon, not the East Gate platoon.
All right, well, it doesn't matter what it is, does it? But if it's all clear, just give us the signal, will you? And we'll come on.
Yeah, very well, Mr. Wilson. So I'll go running up there, and I will go to the Humpty. And if there are no enemy present, I will signal you, and you'll come along on. Oh.
Yes, all right, Jonesy, all right. You do that. Right, off you go.
Oh, Jones.
I think you should have sent him, Sergeant.
Oh, you can't have, you see, oh, dear fellow, he gets so keyed up, you see. I mean, I couldn't stop him.
Mr. Mannering wouldn't have done that.
Wouldn't he? Oh, Lord.
Peekaboo. Oh, shit. Quick moves.
It's all clear, Mr. Wilson. Look!
Jones is signalling with his trousers.
Oh, good Lord, you see, he always overdoes everything, doesn't he? All right, come on, let's go. Let's go and join him. Come on, Godfrey. Can you manage? All right,
Jesus.
Terrible disgrace. Let ourselves be wiped out like that.
I tell you, if things go on like this, there'll be no platoon left for the new officer to take charge of. The whole thing's falling apart.
You hear that, Jonesy? Hear that?
Yeah, I heard it. The whole platoon's at rock bottom.
Everybody, we had Mr. Mannering back as our officer.
Come on.
Joe, what about it?
Well, it's no good looking at me, mate. This time I'm stumped.
Hey, I've got an idea. But why shouldn't I have one?
Maybe he's got some good.
Dear Sir, permission to write. As an old soldier of 30 years' service and a member of the Royal Antediluvian Order of Buffaloes, may I put in a good word for our late captain. His reduction in rank has had a shattering effect on our morals.
Dear sir, as the youngest member of the platoon, I would like to say what a fine soldier, officer and gentleman Mr. Mannering is.
Was. My mum says...
Dear sir, may I most humbly and respectfully beg to place before you the following facts for consideration at your convenience. Whom it may concern. Mr. Mannering has always carried out his duty.
Dear sir, you ask yours truly, this caperer slashing our officer, Captain Mannering, down to size, is not much bottle. 13 is what I says. Hoping as fine as you as it leaves me, J. Walker, Esquire. P.S. If a couple of bottles of scotch would tip the balance, you're on.
Right on, boy.
Here, Jock. Aren't you going to write a letter?
I'll do it when I get home. I'm not illiterate, you know. I'm perfectly capable of writing a letter all by myself. Dear sirs, now that the post of commanding officer for the platoon is vacant, I would like you to consider a certain private who served with distinction during the last conflict. Unfortunately, some understandable jealousy has caused him to be deliberately ignored in the past whenever promotion was due. In spite of all this, I feel I must speak out and reveal his name, which is... Private Fraser.
Bastard.
Signed, a well-wisher.
After receiving all these letters from the platoon, GHQ felt duty-bound to grant Mr. Mannering his commission.
Yes!
And in future, the 3 platoons, Southgate, Eastgate and Warmington-on-Sea, will be formed into a company with Mr. Mannering as second in command and his rank of captain confirmed.
No need to overdo it, you know.
Good news, eh, Sergeant?
Oh, yes, awfully good, sir, yes, awfully good.
All the letters were unanimous in their praise for Captain Mannering. Or perhaps I should say, practically unanimous. Congratulations, Captain Mannering.
Thank you very much, sir. And thank you, men, for your trust and confidence.
Aye, aye, sir, you have that.
I just assure you that I shall continue to lead you to the best of my ability for as long as my country needs me.
That's great, sir. Great news for all of us.
Right, dismiss.
Good luck to you, sir. Good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Welcome home, Captain Mannering. Welcome home.
Don't forget, sir, any time you need a little something, tip me the wink. Know what I mean?
Thank you very much.
Ever so please, sir, and me mum.
Thank you very much.
And did you forget, sir, if ever you mind you to make up another Lance Corporal, I'm perfectly willing. No, I'll be proud to serve under ye.
I'll bear that in mind, Fraser.
Yes.
Well, a nasty business. But all's well that ends well.
Yes, must say it did have its funny side, sir. You know, when I got home, I laughed and laughed.
Did you really?
Yes. To think that all the time that you were running things, you had absolutely no authority over us at all.
I know. None whatever, had I? Hadn't even got the authority to promote you to sergeant, had I? Then I'm sure everything will sort itself out eventually. In the meantime, perhaps you care to borrow my penknife?
Take that shit off. My troops. Whole bag mixed of emotions today, guys. Oh, man. Phenomenal episode. We got to talk about it. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. But again, thank you so much for kicking it with me. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, what a freaking episode, man, from start to finish. This was a roller coaster of emotions, you know, a mixed bag, yeah, as you could say. But you were feeling a lot of different ways and stuff. And the way I was thinking was this was a moment for Wilson where I feel like this was a day that he's kind of been always wanting to kind of have lead, right? You know, to have some sort of authority. You can always see sometimes he kind of undermines Mannering a little bit. And you can see that devilish grin, that glee, that excitement rolling up on his face, this picture perfect moment in his eyes, like, oh man, okay, let me practice how I'm gonna tell Mannering. So I was loving that part. You see that side of Wilson, and that moment came, you know, what Captain, you know, Bailey was like, yo, this guy, you know, we didn't know the extent of what his rank actually was, and he didn't have no rank, but, you know, he's thinking, okay, he's one down or whatever. And then you come to find out later that, yeah, he's got no rank, man. So this was crazy. So, guys, what do you think? Why was Bailey avoiding Captain Mannering? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you think he just didn't want to be the bearer of bad news? Or, you know, maybe he just didn't like Mannering? Let me know what you guys think about that. I just felt like he didn't want to be the bearer of bad news, and he wanted Wilson to do it, and you could see there was no real resilience with Wilson on it. But, man, what a beautiful episode. So I'm feeling throughout the majority of the episode until the drill sergeant bit happened, you know, where it started up in the ante a little bit, because I was feeling like sad. You know, like, damn, I'm feeling depressed for Mannering, and I'm not even in the platoon, right? I'm not even in the home guard. So was everybody feeling some sort of way with Mannering right now? Like, damn, my man's is at his lowest point. You know what I'm saying? He's hit essentially, you know, the rock bottom moment. But man, what grace, I guess you can say, you know, where he was like, listen, man, I don't have the rank, but I'll join the home guard. You know, every man deserves to be here. You know, every man is needed, essentially. And yeah, he was going to do the thing. So again, Jones, man, is that dude, man. And we got to give it to Pike. Pike came through. He had the brilliant idea. And came through in the clutch for Mannering with help with his mom, probably, you know, a little bit too. I loved it, man. What a great idea. He's like, oh, come on, guys. I can have an idea too. Come on, guys. So I was hoping when we, you know, they did all these letters and stuff like that. And when the guy, you know, and Bailey essentially was talking, that he was going to say the one guy who opposed, essentially. I was hoping he was going to say Frazier, man. And I really hoped that he was going to say Frazier and just bust his chops right there. Oh, yeah, sir. You know, everybody, you know, was on board, wanted you back, except for Frazier. He was the one, you know, oh, man, I would have loved to see his face probably turn red or some shit. So that was one thing that I was kind of hoping, and we didn't really see that there. So I was a little teeny bit disappointed. But yeah, I was feeling like really sad for the majority of the episode until it got really crazy with the drill sergeant, which Mannering did tell Wilson, you know, that, hey, we need to shapen up a little bit. You know, we haven't been doing very well. So that drill sergeant guy was absolutely crazy, man. That was a crazy bit. And I loved, you know, him teaching Jones. This is why Jones is so great. You know, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Like, oh my God, Jones, man. I cannot stress enough that he's my favorite character. And again, there's many great characters on this show. You know, Godfrey, you know, Pike and Wilson and Mannering, of course, you know, et cetera, et cetera. My man Walker, you know, hey, we got to put a couple, you know, we have to spice it up so that we can get my boy Mannering, you know, just you know, give me a wink, essentially. Let me know. So I loved how everybody came through, because at the end of the day, let's take away his rank for the moment, you know. He's led them. He is, you know, gave them, he's done everything to the best of his ability, and no disrespect to Wilson, he runs the show. You know, Mannering runs the show smoothly as possible, you know, in quotations. You know, he does it way better than Wilson can ever do and stuff like that. Mannering is always telling Wilson, hey, toughen him up a little bit, you know, Ted Hutt, you know, et cetera. Like, he has to always tell this guy, because he's too soft with it, man. So I absolutely enjoyed this episode. And then my man flagging him down because he's got some ants in his pants, etc. He's flagging it. And Godfrey's like, all right, there's the signal and shit. Everybody's like, why the hell does this guy have his pants off? So that's why we love Jones, man. He's always doing something out of this world, exceptional, goofy, however you want to label it. And, we're all for it. Absolutely one of the best characters we've seen. His devotion or allegiance to my boy Mannering, you know what I mean, it was cool. It was like a beautiful moment. He was like, all right, you'll get it, man. You'll get it, Mannering. With the doing the marching and shit, right? So you'll get it. It took me a while to get it, and then 2 seconds later, after he's like, consoles him for a little bit. Oh man, I think you're messing me up a little bit. Now you took this guy a year to get through getting the damn shit, and now you done fucked up. So I love that. I love that. What an episode, man! I'm telling you, this show is so good. These characters very memorable. The scenes they're getting into, the dialogue is fantastic. So I cannot stress this enough that we are enjoying the journey. Quick reminder, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Absolutely free to do. Turn on that notification bell so you don't miss a beat. Shout out to the Patreons as well. Let me know in the comments down below. Did you enjoy this episode? Was this episode not up to par to you? But I thought if it didn't get up to the drill sergeant adding or spicing it up, then I felt like I was going to be almost depressed like the whole episode, like feeling some sort of way of sadness with Mannering losing rank there, man. But I'm glad all ends well. My man's got his rank back, and now, here you go, Mr. Wilson. Yeah, after he was smiling and shit, to take off his shit, and Godfrey was snitching on that shit, man. Oh, gotta love when Mannering came in with the tire shit. That shit was crazy, man. Everybody's looking, Walker's trying to go behind him, and like, they wanted to see what was going on, and he can't blame them, because you do have to listen to authority, and if they don't got rank, you don't want to be paying attention, listening to them. So great episode. You feel for the characters on this one, and definitely plenty of laughs, especially towards the end. It ramped up to another level. Don't forget, again, just thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. These Dad's Army episodes, I look forward to every freaking Friday. So we'll see you next time, and thank you again for chilling with me. See you soon. Peace out, homies.